In this video, I'm going to show you how to make $10,000 a month copy trading meme coins. And in case you don't believe me, here you can see a couple of P&L that I was able to realize following this exact strategy. As you can see, even if the amounts that I was able to earn is not that much, the percentage gain is huge. And as you can see, if you just increase the amount of money that you use to trade, you can not only make $10,000 a month, but even a lot more. More specifically, first I'm gonna show you how to find wallets to copy trade. Then I'm going to show you what in my opinion is the best bot to use to copy trade wallets successfully. And finally, I'm going to show you what are the exact settings that you need to use inside the bot to guarantee that you can make the most amount of money. If all of these sounds good, keep watching, and now let's start with the video. So the first thing that you're gonna need to do is go on Axiom Pro, because we're gonna use this platform to find wallet to copy trade. Now, to access Axiom Pro is really easy. In fact, you just need to click the first link in the video description, create an account which is completely free, and once you're logged in, you're gonna be redirected inside this dashboard. So here, as you can see, you're gonna access to the trending coins, which are the coins that recently has shown a lot of trading volume. You're gonna be able to see the surge coin and then the DEX screener coin. This is where we're gonna put all of our attention. In fact, these are the coins that recently have reached multi-million dollars valuation, as you can see, or that have shown a lot of activity. And why this is important? Because usually when this type of coin reach high market cap, there are a lot of people that manage to make money, and those are the exact people that we want to copy trade. Now, let's take for example this coin, 911 never forget. So what we need to do is click on it, and as you can see, we're gonna be able to look at the charts of the coin. Now we need to scroll down, and here where it says top traders, we are able to see all the wallets that made the most amount of money. In fact, for example, this first wallet was able to make almost $20,000 trading this coin. Now what we need to do is click on the wallet, and we're gonna be able to look at its P&L. So as you can see, this is exactly what you want to see. In fact, a P&L that goes straight to the right. And as you can see here, you can filter it by the maximum amount of time. So here we can see the entire history of this wallet. We can click on 30 days, so we can see the last 30 days of the trading history of this wallet. And then we can also see the activity. We can see its top 100 trades. We can see the history of the wallet and also all its active position. Now let's go back. Let's see if we can find also some other interesting wallets. In this case, this is not a wallet that you want to copy trade, because as you can see, its P&L started going negative. So this means that even if this wallet had a positive run, currently is losing money. And of course, we want to gain and not lose. So let's keep scrolling down. As you can see, also next to the wallet, there are also a few symbols. This one means that this is a pro trader. So this is somebody that is consistently making money, or it is a track record of opening a lot of position. So let's analyze this wallet, for example, and as you can see, this wallet in the last 30 days had a nice run, so this could be another possible candidate. Let's keep looking. Let's say, for example, let's open this wallet. Now this one also have a nice history of profitability, but I don't like it because there is not a lot of trades, so I wouldn't copy trade this specific wallet. Now, as you can see, this is the hardest part when it comes to copy trading, which is exactly finding the right wallet to copy trade. And in fact, this is also the part that is gonna take you the most amount of money. But personally, I wouldn't skip it. I wouldn't just be satisfied with the first wallet that I found, because picking the right wallet can literally be the difference between making money or losing them. So let's keep watching. Let's look, for example, at this other wallet. Again, this wallet is definitely one that you don't want to copy trade, because as you can see, the P&L was negative. Now let's, for example, start looking at a different coin. So let's go back to the DX screener tab, and let's look, for example, at streamer. Now, same thing, we need to click on the coin, and then once we are on the chart page, let's scroll down, and here where it says top traders, we can just click on the wallet and start looking at their P&L. Here, this is, for example, a wallet that I might copy trade. Let's look, for example, at this one. Again, also this one has a nice equity curve. In fact, as you can see, the PNL goes straight to the right. So again, this could be a wallet that I might want to copy trade, even if, to be honest with you, doesn't have a lot of history. In fact, as you can see, it only had these 3 positions, and actually most of them were losers besides streamers, so maybe I wouldn't copy trade this specific wallet. Let's look at this one, for example. Oh, this is the same. Let's go with this one. Okay, this is another one that I wouldn't copy trade. Let's start scrolling down. Let's look at this. Okay, also this one recently started making money, but it doesn't show a lot of sign of consistency. So I went on, and after following the exact process that I show you, I was able to find this wallet. Personally, I think that the equity curve looks good. I checked its activity and I feel confident in copy trading this specific wallet. So after you find the wallet that you want to copy trade, we now need to import its wallet address inside the bot that we're going to use to copy trade. So as I told you before, there are a lot of bots that you can use to copy trade, and personally the one that I think is the best is TradeWiz. Not only because its user interface is really easy to understand, but most importantly because it is by far the fastest copy trading bot on the market, and when it comes to copy trading, speed is everything. In fact, if you and another trader are copy trading the same wallet, the fastest between the two is the one that is gonna be able to make money. And that's the reason why I use TradeWiz. To access this bot, you just need to click the first link in the video description and you're gonna be redirected on Telegram. After you get redirected, you're gonna be able to see this exact same dashboard. Don't worry if it looks overwhelming, because it's actually really simple, and now I'm going to explain you how everything works. So the wallet that you see here at the top is the wallet of your bot. So if you want to copy trade with TradeWiz, you're gonna need to send Solana to this specific address, and as you can see, currently I have around $25. Here you have the links to all the various resources related to this bot. As you can see, you can also select multiple different bots. In fact, in my case, I'm using the bot called Merlin, but you can also use, for example, Gandalf, Loki, Saruman, Voldemort. It doesn't really make a difference, but you have access to multiple bots, because in this way TradeWiz can guarantee that you're always going to have the maximum speed available when it comes to copy trading. And lastly, here at the bottom you have access to all the various features of this bot. Here we are only gonna focus on the copy trade aspect of TradeWiz, because this video is about that, but for example you can also use TradeWiz to simply buy and sell various coins. Now when it comes to copy trading, you can either copy trade directly on Telegram. In fact, if you click here where it says HUD, as you can see, you can personalize all the various settings of your copy trading, but personally, since they added this new feature, I like to use the copy trading web app, because in my opinion, even if the Telegram feature is really easy, when it comes to the web app it's even more beginner friendly. And so now I'm going to show you how to set up everything on the web app. To do it is really simple. You just need to click here where it says copy trader web app, and you're gonna be redirected on this exact dashboard. So after you click it, this is the dashboard that you are going to see. As I was telling you before, I think that this is perfect for beginners because it is really user friendly. Here at the top you have the copy trades function, where basically you can see all your active copy trade wallet, and you can also add a new copy trade wallet. If you click here where it says trade settings, you can set up various settings both for your manual trades and also for the auto sell. Then you can have access to all your active position, and in case you want to refer people to TradeWiz, here clicking on referral, you're gonna get access to your referral link. Here on the right you can see your wallet address, which is the same one that I show you on Telegram, and in case you want to do a deposit, you just need to send Sol to this exact address. Now going back to the copy trading, now since we want to start copy trading a new wallet, we're just gonna need to click here where it says new copy trade. Here where it says tag target wallet, we're gonna need to add a tag for this wallet, so let's call it for example test, and then we're gonna need to add the wallet that we want to copy trade. Below it you have access to all the settings that you can use when it comes to copy trading. Don't worry if it looks overwhelming, because now I'm going to explain you how each one of these settings work. So let's start from basic copy setting. As you can see, you can pick between fixed copy or buy ratio. This is basically the amount of SOL that you're gonna use to copy. Where it says copy by amount, you can select the maximum amount of SOL that you want to use to copy trade, and where it says SOL spending limit, this is basically the maximum amount that you're going to spend overall copy trading this specific wallet. And then you can also turn on or off the copy sell. So for example, you can just copy buy a specific wallet and then sell manually if you decide to turn off this setting, while if you decide to turn it on, this means that you're going to copy buy that wallet and you're also going to copy sell it. Now, next to fixed copy, you also have the opportunity to select buy ratio. In this specific case, as you can see, you have to select a percentage that you want to copy trade, and this is based on the copied wallet by amount. You can also have a range of copy by amount, so this means that your single copy by amount will not exceed this range. And then you can also select the maximum SOL spending limit, so the maximum amount of SOL that you're going to spend copy trading this specific wallet. And again, you also have the opportunity to turn on or off the copy sell function. Then you can select the DEX pool that you want to copy trade from. Personally, I leave all of these turned on, so you don't limit the type of coin that you're going to copy trade. And finally, here where it says trade settings, you can basically select the buy slippage. You can also select what is your buy fee, your buy tip, and also you can decide if you want to activate the anti-MEV protection. Same things when it comes to selling. In fact, you can select what is your sell pump slippage, what is your sell fee, your sell tip, and if you want to activate or not the sell anti-MEV protection. Now, when it comes to the advanced copy setting, as you can see, if you want, you can activate the turbo mode, which is basically going to simplify all of these settings. In fact, as you can see, if you turn it on, a lot of the settings disappear and they are automatically set by TradeWiz. Now, let's say that you want to turn this off and you want to put everything manually. So you can select what is the minimum and maximum token market cap that you want to copy trade. You can select what is the minimum token liquidity, the minimum and maximum token age, what is your trader buy limit. So this is basically how much the wallet that you're copy trading has bought into this coin. This is useful if you only want to copy trade when your specific wallet, for example, bought more than 5 SOL, because this of course means that it has a high conviction in this specific coin. While if, for example, you only bought 0.1 SOL, probably this is not a coin where it has a lot of conviction and is probably going to sell pretty fast. So if you notice this specific pattern in the wallet that you're copy trading, I think this setting is pretty useful. Then you can also select the buy times per token. So basically, if the wallet buys multiple times a specific token, you can select how many times you want to copy trade. Then you can decide, for example, if you want the buy time reset after it's sold. So if, for example, this specific wallet buy multiple times and then sell, if you turn this on, once the wallet buy again, you're going to copy trade again. Instead, if you turn it on, you're only gonna copy buy one single time. Then you can select how many times you want to retry the transaction in case there is a failure. Then here where it says no duplicate buys from target wallet, again, if you turn this on, you won't copy trade the second buy. Then here you have various settings, like for example, if you want to copy trade or not coin that are unrenounced or coin that are on board. Then you have the opportunity to sell proportionally. So if, for example, the wallet that you are copy trading sell 50%, if you turn this on, you're also going to sell 50%. Then you have first copy sell percentage. This specific setting is useful if, for example, you don't want to sell the exact percentage that the copy trading wallet did, but you want to sell a different percentage. If that's the case, you can add this specific setting here. And then here you can also activate or deactivate the only copy sell. So if, for example, you activate this setting, you're only going to copy sell. And finally, you can select the active period. If, for example, let's say that you only want to copy trade when you are awake and when you are in front of the computer, here you can select the exact time frame where you want the bot to work. In case instead you want the bot to work 24/7, you just need to leave this setting empty. Finally, here you have the opportunity to set an auto sell. This is useful if, for example, you notice that the wallet that you're copy trading has really good entries, but the exit are really bad. In fact, it tends to round trip a lot of trade. So if that's the case, you can select a specific auto sell. So what is going to happen is that you are going to copy buy, so you are going to buy at the exact same time where this specific wallet bought, but then you're going to sell based on specific setting. So let's say for example that you want to turn this on, then you're going to set a take profit at, for example, 25%. So this means that as soon as you are 25% in profit, the bot is going to automatically sell your position, and here you can select the percentage that you want to sell. So let's say for example that at 25% you want to close the entire position, you just need to put 100%. Or if you want, you can also sell at multiple intervals. So let's say for example that once you get at 25%, you want to sell 50% of your position, and then once you get at a 50% profit, you want to sell the remaining 100%. Same thing you can also do in case you are at a loss. In fact, if for example here you put minus 25%, as you can see now, it has now changed at stop loss, and if for example you are at a loss of 25%, you can decide to sell 100% of the position and so limit your overall losses. Below it, you also have the opportunity to set up a trailing stop loss in case this is also part of your strategy. And finally, if you scroll down, you can select the trade settings for the auto sell feature. In fact, for example, you can select what is your sell slippage, your sell pump slippage, what is your sell fee, the sell tip, and also the sell anti-MEV. Now, just to clarify, here I put 100%, but this is an error. In fact, I should have put 50%. In fact, with these specific settings, we're gonna have a first take profit at 25%, where you're going to sell 50% of the entire position, and then once we reach a take profit of 50%, you're going to sell the remaining 50%. This is the exact settings. So after we have put all the settings that we want copy trade in this specific bot, now we just need to click here where it says copy trading task, and after I click it, as you can see, the copy trade has been created successfully. It is here. As you remember, we call it test. This is the target wallet. The status is active, and as trades get triggered, these numbers are going to change. The PNL is also going to change, and here we can also see what is the trader balance that you are currently copy trade. So there you have it. This is how you make $10,000 a month copy trading meme coins. As I show you, the steps to follow are really simple. In fact, first you need to get on Axiom and find a wallet with a positive equity curve. Then you need to get access to TradeWiz, and you can do so by clicking the first link in the video description. Once you have access to TradeWiz and you added money inside your wallet, you just need to get on the web app, select all the settings that are more appropriate for the target wallet that you want to copy trade, and then simply activate the copy trading bot. And as you can see, you're gonna have a bot that is going to copy trade a wallet 24/7 and generate profit for you on autopilot. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like, and until next time, happy trades!